Page 64, writing an article. Read Paulina's article about her upbringing. Choose the best title. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Why punishment does not always work. The importance of table manners. There are always two sides to any situation. In the case of my upbringing, it was neither completely strict nor completely lenient because my parents were totally different in their views on discipline. For my mother, everything was black and white. She had clear rules about how we should behave, and there were punishments if we did not obey. My father, on the other hand, was always calm and incapable of telling us to do something that we didn't agree with. Sometimes I used to complain to him about my mother, and he would try to explain her reactions. I think this has taught me how to deal with conflicts and reach a compromise. Something that I learned from both my parents was the importance of having respect for other people. I remember one day when we were traveling on a bus and I sat down while other people were standing. She shouted at me, "Get up immediately! You have young legs and you don't need to sit down." At the time I felt very embarrassed about being told off in public, but now I understand. I think children nowadays have lost that respect, and it really irritates me if I see children sitting down while older people are standing. One area in which we had a lot of rules was table manners. For example, we weren't allowed to start our meal until the oldest person had started. We had to say thank you when our food was served and eat everything on our plates before we could leave the table. We couldn't make any noise such as smacking our lips, burping, or stirring our tea or coffee loudly. Worse than that, we were only allowed to have sweets at the weekend, as a special treat if we had been good. Although my upbringing was perhaps a bit strict compared with modern children, I am very grateful to my parents for giving me a clear direction in life. Even though I was sometimes punished, I think it has made me a better person. In my view, children need clear rules, but more than that, they need to learn how to get on with other people and realize they are not the center of the world.